Good evening, class. The topic for today is short-term scheduling, and you should be looking at your paper A. Now, short-term scheduling, this portion of the module will be focusing on operations dealing with short-term processes. Now, the first part of our module, we dealt with project management, and the project management mostly dealt with longer-term activities. Now, in the short-term scheduling, you'll find many people will be exposed to this type of activities, these types of activities. So, you should be having paper A that you'll be going through along with me. Scheduling in general deals with the timing of operations, and the strategic importance is clear. By scheduling effectively, companies will use their assets more effectively and create greater capacity per dollar invested, which in turn lower costs. This added capacity and related flexibility provides faster delivery and therefore better customer service. Good scheduling, number 3, is a competitive advantage because it contributes to dependable delivery. So scheduling begins with capacity planning, and this involves facilities and equipment provision or acquisition. So you're looking at the capacity. The next stage is the aggregate planning stage, and this looks at the use of the facilities, your inventory, your human resources, and human resources would also include not just what you have internally, but also outside contractors. Then you have the short-term scheduling stage, and this stage looks at specific assignment of personnel. How are you going to assign the personnel to do what, at what time, and so on. So assignment of personnel, materials, facilities, and machinery. So it looks also at job sequences in specific types of organization. Now, scheduling issues. What are some of the scheduling issues that companies may be involved in? What are some of the scheduling issues that different organizations may have to deal with? We're looking, for example, schools. What sort of scheduling issues would vector technology have to deal with? Hospitals, airlines, manufacturers. There are various methodologies in scheduling of goods and services in the short run. But before we go there, I would like for you to show me some of the scheduling issues that, let's say, an airline will have to be looking at. And I want you to list out the different scheduling issues or concerns that they have to be concerned about. First of all, let me give you an example. You'd have to be thinking about which airline, which plane are you going to be assigning to which flight. You're going to be scheduling also your staff. You're going to be scheduling your pilots. You're going to be scheduling your flight attendants, even those who are going to be servicing the flight. You're going to be also scheduling your fuel. When are you going to put fuel into the plane? At which stop? So you have many issues concerning timing operations of different activities. And I would like for you to make a list of the scheduling issues let's say for school. Okay, so you have forward and backward scheduling. Let's look at the difference between forward and backward scheduling. Scheduling involves assigning due dates to specific jobs, but many jobs compete simultaneously for the same resources. Forward and backward scheduling are techniques used to help to address some of these difficulties involved. So forward scheduling. This starts the schedule as soon as the job requirements are known. Forward scheduling is used in a variety of organizations, such as hospitals, restaurants, and small manufacturing companies. In these facilities, jobs are performed to customer order, and delivery is often requested as soon as possible. Forward scheduling is usually designed to produce a schedule that can be accomplished even if it means not meeting the due date. In many instances, forward scheduling causes a build-up of work in process or work in progress inventory. And as we continue from the forward scheduling, we are now going into the backward scheduling. Now, the backward scheduling begins with the due dates. So it starts with the dates that you need. Whether it's an event, it's going to be happening at that date, so you start with the due date. So then you schedule the final operation first. Then the steps in the job are scheduled one at a time in reverse order. Now, by subtracting the lead time, or meaning the process time for each of the item, then the start time is obtained. So if you have 5 different items, whatever length of time each one activity takes, you subtract it until you come to the beginning when you need to start your processes. So backward scheduling is used in many large manufacturing environments as well as service environments such as catering a banquet or scheduling a surgery. Now in practice, a combination of forward and backward scheduling is often used to find a reasonable trade-off between what can be achieved and customer due dates. Now, machine breakdowns, absenteeism, quality problems, shortages, and other factors further complicate scheduling. Consequently, assignment of a due date does not ensure that the work will be performed according to the schedule. Now, many specialized techniques have been developed to aid us in preparing reliable schedules.